When you want to deceive the world, tell the truth. The truth can be a really devastating weapon. As long as we can use it with care, it will be much better for us. Laws are like sausages, it's better not to see how they're made. All treaties between great powers cease to be binding when they conflict with the struggle for existence. People never lie as much as during a war or before an election. If a person says that he agrees in principle with a matter, it means that he does not intend to apply it at all. The large number is not a sign of correctness, otherwise 9 donkeys would have understood more than you and me. You can do everything with bayonets, but you can't sit on them. A truly great man is known by 3 marks: generosity in design, humanity in execution, and moderation in success. We live in a strange time when the strong are weak because of their moral predicament and the weak grow strong because of their boldness. We better not know how sausages and statutes are made. With a gentleman, I am always a gentleman and a half, and with fraud I try to be a fraud and a half. What we learn from history is that no one learns from history. Be courteous, write diplomatically, even in declaring war one adheres to the rules of politeness. Hounds follow those who feed them. When you want to fool the world, tell the truth. The most important event of the 20th century will be the fact that North Americans speak English. The secret of politics: make a good treaty with Russia. A well-executed bad plan will produce much better results than a poorly executed good plan. Fools who say you like to learn from your mistakes. I prefer to learn from others' mistakes, and avoid my own cost. The majesty of the earth is always like a fallen angel, who is proud and unhappy, beautiful but restless, and whose plans and labors, though vast, are denied access. A little caution beats a great cavalry. Vanity is a mortgage to be deducted from a man's value. The main thing is to make history, not write it. Great men have great dogs. Fools learn from experience. I prefer to learn from the experiences of others. The victorious army on the border will not be stopped by rhetoric. History is just a piece of paper covered with a print. The main thing is to make history, not write it. Americans are a very lucky people. It is bordered to the north and south by weak neighbors, and to the east and west by fish. A nation that has schools has a future. Beware of passionate alliances where the consciousness of good works is the only compensation for noble sacrifices. Show me a target worth fighting for and I'll be with you. Revolutions in Prussia were initiated by kings, and since it is a revolution, it is better to start it ourselves than to suffer from it. Preventive war is like suicide for fear of death. Politics destroys personality. Politics is the art of the possible, and the art of the attainable is the art of the next best. Politics is not a science, but an art. Politics is not a science based on logic, it is the ability to always choose at every moment, in ever-changing situations, the least harmful, the most beneficial. Political judgment is the ability to hear the distant hoofbeats of the horses of history. Never believe anything in politics until it is officially denied. Man cannot control the course of events. He can just float with them and drive. Life has taught me to forgive a lot, but to ask for forgiveness more often. The fate of the weak is to be devoured by the strong. In England, the more horses a nobleman owned, the more popular he was. As long as the English are devoted to racing, socialism has no chance with you. I only have one ambition left, I would like to have a good lamentation shrine. I often regretted what I ate, but I never regretted what I drank. I have found that nothing fools your opponents like telling them the truth. I do not regard obtaining peace as a matter of us playing arbiter between different opinions, more than an honest broker who really wants to move the business forward. I consider even a victorious war to be an evil. Statesmen ought to do their utmost to spare nations from misfortune. I am used to paying men with a coin. A little friendship is dearer to me than a lot of admiration.